And welcome. This is the Coffee with Jay. I hope you guys are doing great. Now, we know that on Macg's last episode, he extended an olive branch to Minnie Dlamini to say that he would love to have her on the show and he wants to apologize for the backlash that he received for his statement, and Minnie has something to say. And this is what it is. Anyway, it reads: an official statement on the 13th of May 2025. Over the past few weeks, I have watched in disbelief and deep pain as my name, body, and dignity were dragged through the mud of public discourse, triggered by the vile, humiliating, and inexcusable comments made by Mr. Macg on his podcast. Let it be stated clearly: I have never made any negative comments or statements about this man. All I did was defend the dignity and integrity of a fellow woman in the industry against vile, objectifying remarks about her. To think that standing up for another woman justifies of lies, online harassment, and degrading commentary in my name is both cruel and revealing. This is not about ego. This is about systemic misogyny. While I have chosen not to dignify the specifics with a response, I must emphasize that there is nothing entertaining or provocative about weaponizing a woman's body for clout, commentary, or so-called content. What occurred was not banter. It was a grotesque and deeply harmful violation of my dignity, my humanity, and my constitutional rights as a woman. I have received an apology from Podcast&Chill via their attorneys, an apology offered only after the damage is done and reputations are on the line. It is not a meaningful act of accountability, especially when it comes from a platform that has made misogyny part of its brand. This was not a lapse in judgment. It was a reflection of values consistently displayed and defended by the show and its hosts. Apologize now only when public pressure threatens their image is to center their own reputational damage than the trauma inflicted on others. And so I must say clearly, words without genuine accountability are hollow. I will continue to pursue legal recourse because as a public figure and a mother, I must act not only for myself but for every woman whose dignity is violated in the name of content and entertainment. To everyone who has offered support, stood beside me, and raised their voice, solidarity has been a source of strength and a reminder that this is about more than just me. It's about every woman who has ever been publicly degraded, digitally humiliated, or silenced through shame. This moment has once again spotlighted the disturbing normalization of misogyny in the entertainment industry and online platforms. We need systemic change. We need accountability, and we must all decide what kind of public discourse we are willing to defend or dismantle. At the end of the day, I am a mother, a daughter, and a sister. This entire episode has caused harm not only to me, but to those closest to me, innocent people. That said, I will not allow this to pass without consequence, because it's not just about my name, it's about protecting the dignity of women everywhere. With love and resilience, Minnie Dlamini. And that's your answer right there, Macg, when you asked Saul if ever he thinks Minnie will be coming through to the show. I don't think she will. Instead, I do think Macg will be served with some court papers that might just be damaging to the podcast. To think that they even had to go through their attorneys means that they realize just how serious this thing is. I mean, for several episodes, Macg ignored this thing when it unfolded and only chose to speak about it now when he's realizing that it's gone on and on and on and nobody's backing down. And he saw that it's going to damage his podcast, and that's when he chose to apologize. I feel like Macg should have apologized right after he said those crazy words, because now it's only showing that he said it because he's realizing just how much little of support he's getting. Yes, he is getting support. I don't want to lie, he is. But a lot of people are telling him that what he said was wrong, and it is. It really is. So Minnie is not playing. She's saying, mess with my name one more time and you'll find out. And this is exactly what she is doing. Now, what do you guys think about this whole drama down in the comment section? This is the end of this video.
Speaking about women, man, I want to apologize first and foremost to all the female chillers and just women in general in SA, you know, that I might have offended with that comment. That was not the intention. You know, we never say things to offend
Beautiful
people.
stuff, man. Whoa, man.
You know
Yeah.
And
No,
also,
we don't.
bro, and also I want to extend an invite to Minnie Dlamini, bro. I want to invite her to the show. You are more than welcome to come. You know, this thing started on the podcast. Let's end it on the podcast. She said some things. I've said some things. Let's squash it once and for all, bro.
That would be beautiful.
You know what I mean?
I doubt it's going to happen. I don't see her coming, but you've extended the olive branch.